How's it going, Met fans? It's your boy Mitchie Met. We're getting into the San Diego Padres versus New York Mets. Looking at the starting lineup, Game 2, June 6th. Mets trying to crawl out of a hole. Carson Benj, Bo Bichette, and Juan Soto will be up to lead the top of the first. West Coast for the diehards. The diehards, chat. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. You got Griffin Canning on the mound, who's 0 for 4, 7.16 ERA, giving up 28 hits. We all remember Griffin Canning from last year. They got Gavin Sheets at left field, Jackson Merrill, Tatis Jr., Freddie Furman catching, Manny Machado, third base, Alexander Bogarts, the shortstop, Song on second, and Ty France at first base. So let's get into it. Let's beat these Padres. We should get a win tonight, chat. Let's get it. Let's go. First pitch coming up. Griffin Canning. Big swing and a miss for Benji. 0-1. 0-1 to Benji. Let's go, Benj. Let's go. Sorry I missed yesterday. I went out late. I was on a binge. High ball one to Benj. Nah, just kidding. What did we do yesterday? Was yesterday the Knick game? Yeah. Yesterday was a Knick game. We were here. Big night for the Knicks. Big night for the Mets. Knicks win, Mets win. I love those type of nights, chat. As Benj is working with the 1-2 count. Griffin Canning. Here comes the pitch. 1-2. That misses. 2-2 to Griffin. Is it Griffith? Griffin. Griffin Canning. I remember him pitching last year when he got hurt in June. Pitch. 3-2. 3-2 to Griffin Canning. I remember these. I have these Mets memories, chat. Vividly haunting me. Canning was a good pitcher for us last year until he got hurt. Bitch. There's going to be a ground ball. They're going to dive for it. They make the out. He wouldn't have made the out on our team, chat. So, Benji grounds out. First inning. Try to score this game real quick. Yeah, the memory I have of Griffin Canning was he pitched in that series against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays mid-June, around the same time last year, probably a week later. And we have a 5-0 lead. He's on the mound, and he just gives up the lead. Pitch. And the Tampa Bay Rays, they were playing good last year. They were playing small ball. They're fast team. I think they're in first place in the East now. But young team, getting hits. Bo Bichette, 2-0 count to Bo Bichette. And the Mets were like 45-24 when we were playing the Tampa Bay last year. I entered with the best record in baseball. Long story short, they swept us as Bo Bichette fouls that pitch off. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, Canning was pitching that game. I was at a sports bar called Billy's Beach Cafe, chat. I was watching this game. My sister invited everybody. I'm just trying to watch the Met game. But, you got people here you haven't seen in a long time. You're schmoozing, you're talking to people, and then all of a sudden, our 5-0 lead shrinks. We have the bases loaded. We'll get one run. Anyways, Canning gave up as Bo Bichette grounds out to third base. Manny Machado still got defense. He's struggling with the bat. But he throws out Bo Bichette. And you got Juan Soto coming up. Yeah. Oh, this is where he hurt himself, June 26th. On a ground ball that has nothing to do with you. He hurt himself. This is why I don't like those New York jerseys. It's bad luck, chat. It's bad luck.
Who's that?
That's him. That's who's pitching. He was pitching amazing for us last year. He was on the Mets last year. Yeah, in June. Griffin Canning. Griffin Canning. But he was a great pitcher for us in our starting rotation. And what happened last year? Kodai Senga was pitching great as Soto grounds out. He's going to run this one out. No, he's not. Same thing. Soto does not like to run fast first base, chat. I think he doesn't want to pull his hamstring. $800 million player. I'm not mad at him for that. That's what Benj and AJ Ewing is supposed to do. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 ground outs. But yeah, Canning was pitching that game 1 versus Tampa Bay. Then they put in Paul Blackburn, set the game on fire, chat. And we lost that night. I remember I was in a sports bar, Billy's Beach Cafe, watching this lead erase. And the first few innings, we had the bases loaded a few times, but we didn't score enough runs. We didn't break the game open. Tampa Bay came back. June 14th, June 16th, because we went to the Father's Day that Sunday. And that Sunday, we went to the ballpark. We were in Citi Field. Tampa Bay completes the sweep. We were in New York. We were at the stadium. So, I want to say we lost like 9-0 that day, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Who was pitching that day? Father's Day. I gotta think about that one. Then, after that Father's Day, we get swept by the Braves. So the whole trip, I'm in New York. My team loses 6 in a row. And then we lose game 1 against the Phillies. And then I want to say the second game, we're on a flight. Or I think it was the last game of the series. We're on a flight back home, JFK, and I'm wearing my Mets hat. And this guy in LaGuardia, he's like, "Yo, the Mets, we're doing bad." And I told him, I was like, "Yeah, but Tajuan Walker's pitching for the Phillies. I think we're going to win today." Finally, because we lost like 8 in a row at that point. And we were up. We had the best record in baseball. Our record was 45-24. Never forget. As Nolan McLean is about to take the mound, going up against Tatis Jr. And here comes the first pitch. There's a ball inside. McLean has been struggling with his command lately. But Canning has an 0 for 4 record. We should be able to get the run in tonight, chat. As Tatis was taken all the way, or he took a break. No, he was taken all the way. 2-0 to McLean. So with the batter not in the box, he's not able to get the strike. What are we doing, Nolan? Throw that fastball right down the middle. That's what I'm talking about. Tatis with a veteran move right there. He sees that the pitcher missed the first one. He's like, "I'm not swinging on the second." Swinging a miss there. Swung at a ball 3 there. The count is 2-2. Yo, I thought McLean was about to do the pump. He did this. He was listening to his pitch comm, I think. I thought he was about to. That would have been crazy. Imagine. Gives the 2 pumps. Yeah, 2 strikes. Boss. Wow, boss. It's a late night West Coast trip for the diehards. New York Mets versus the Padres. San Diego, the Friars. There's a ground ball, foul. 2-2 count for Tatis Jr. Tatis batting .270, but they say he's been struggling this season. He hit his first home run, I think, last week, or this week, which is nuts. Tatis got to do them push-ups, man. I don't want to talk bad about him. He's that bad. He struck him out. Yeah, you got to do the push-ups, Tatis. Let's go. Nolan McLean, 1K. 1K. Yeah, so to finish that story, we were on LaGuardia, getting on the plane, flying back, and Tajuan Walker on the mound. The Mets hit like 7 home runs. We won 11-4 or something like that. As Nolan McLean throws the ball inside to Jackson Merrill. And And I was about to shut the plane down. I was like, oh, Frankie Alvarado home run. Inside pitch hit him, I think. No, he missed him. 2-0. Nolan McLean's command is shaky right now. I don't like it, chat. Might be one of those days. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Low. Jackson Merrill's batting 188 this season versus right-handers. That's terrible. But good news for us. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it off 2-2. Nolan McLean, after missing badly on the first two pitches in the count, comes back with 2 strikes. 2-2. We're back in this count against Jackson Merrill. Nolan McLean. 1 out. Game just started. First inning. There's a strike 3 right down the middle. Nolan McLean bounces back. Gets 2 Ks in a row. That's right, Nolan. Work, Nolan. That's what I'm talking about. We got Juan Soto at left. AJ Ewing at center. Benji, right field. Third base, you got Beatty. Shortstop, Bo Bichette. Marcus Semien at second. Jared Young at first base. Hit a home run yesterday, Jared Young. Here comes a pitch. Inside. Terrence is catching. Here's Ty France batting 284 with 6 home runs. We could have had him at first base. We decided not to. But I don't know. Time will tell. I mean, yeah, we were wrong. We probably should have got him. He's batting 284. I'll take that any day of the week. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nolan McLean throws that nasty stuff. Let's go. Let's go, Nolan. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 count. Ty France. Nolan McLean, 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Doesn't offer that one. Little outside. 2-2. Let's go, Nolan. The 2-2. What are you gonna do, Nolan? Are you Nolan McLean? McNasty? Who's the other Nolan? McRyan? Nolan Ryan? That was a nasty pitcher for the Mets. There's a ground ball. Third base. Brett Beatty. Fields fires. 1 away. 3 away. Sorry, ends the inning. That's what I meant. He got out of the first inning. 1 down. 5 to go, Nolan. Need 6 innings out of you today. So ground out. 2 Ks and a ground out. Good job, Nolan. Yeah, Tajwan Walker, man. That was amazing. I love when that guy was pitching for the Phillies. He's DFA'd now, so you won't see him pitching for the Philadelphia Phillies no more, but that was a great game. I remember Frankie Alvarez, our catcher, hit a monster home run. I think Soto had 2 home runs. It was an insane game. We hit 7 home runs that day. 11 home runs.
Was it Sean Manaea that was pitching?
For when we were on the plane?
Was it?
I don't remember that. It might have been. I just remember Tajwan Walker because I was
the game that we lost when we went.
That we went.
I think it was a pitcher.
I won. No, June 16th. Are you talking about the Tampa Bay game? The Father's Day game? I want to say it was Canning that was pitching that day. All right, look up Father's Day, Tampa Bay versus New York Mets.
Not last year?
Yeah, last year, but the Sunday. I think it was June 16th. Whatever Sunday that was, it was Father's Day. It was either Canning pitching or, let me think of my lineup last year. We had Sean Manaea. We had Kodai. Kodai wasn't pitching. It might have been Canning. Canning. Who else got hurt? We had that guy who was terrible.
Not last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
It says they didn't play against them.
Tampa Bay versus the Mets last year. Yes.
Let's see.
of 2025. June. Put June 14th. Jared Young with the 1-1 count against Griffin Canning. We had Paul Blackburn. That guy sucked too. Why am I reliving these memories? I just remember the players when I see them. 1-1 pitch inside. He called it a strike though. Strike two. 1-2 count to Jared Young.
Yes, it was Canning.
That's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, these memories just haunt me badly. It was Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's like my first. I think it was my first Father's Day or my second Father's Day. My first Father's Day was way better because I don't remember it. But the second one, we went to City Field. It was kind of raining. We had those black City Connect. Those what is it called? I'm forgetting already. What's the McDonald's guy name? The purple one?
The Hamburglar.
The, don't want the Hamburglar. It's
Starts with a G.
starts with a G.
Right? I don't know.
I forget.
Grim.
Go, yeah, Grim, not the Grim Reaper. What am I saying? Grimace.
Grimace.
Yeah, it was the Grimace, the New York NYC, the black and gray jerseys, and it was kind of raining that day. I brought my daughter. My cousin was there with his daughter. They had a good time. We had pizza at the top level at this food court. I had my nice little beer with me. We watched the game on the big screen. Griffin Canning walking everybody first inning. I think we were down 4-0 in the first inning, and we never. We got swept that day. And this guy was pitching Griffin Canning. That's what triggers my memory about that whole Tampa Bay series. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Simeon. Fouls it off. In story time, I missed what happened, but apparently Jared Young got out. So you got second inning, no score, 1 out. Let's go Mets. Marcus Simeon trying to do some damage again against Griffin Canning. Swings and misses. 1-2. And this is what happens with the Mets. We'll have like a terrible pitcher on our team, like Frankie Montas. Look at this guy, Griffin Canning, 0 for 4. Right now, he's gonna pitch a gem. He's gonna pitch a gem because he hates us for some reason. That's how the Mets players go. We get a guy, Griffin Canning. He played amazing for the first few months of the season, from April to June, till he got hurt by stepping off the mound. I don't know how he hurt himself, but he was out for the whole year after that. So yeah, Father's Day he pitched. He gave up like 6 runs or something, 4 runs or 6 runs, I think. We lost the game, got swept, and 10 days later, he steps off the mound and never see him again until today, and nobody can hit off him. He's 0 for 4, hasn't won this season, ERA 7. I'm already getting worked up. That would happen, chat. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we hit well against him. I mean, we should. We know the guy. He was literally on our team. Pitch, 2-2. Good eye. Simeon lays off, 3-2. What I know about Canning, now that I'm remembering, when you get runners on base, he kind of folds a little bit, gets a little Wemby hands, pass it to the back of Steve Castle's noggin. Walked him, 4-2. 4-2. He walked him, 4 balls, 2 strikes. Take your base, Simeon. Canning doing some sign language to the third base coach. He said, "Watch that guy. I got to focus on whoever's next." Who's next? AJ Ewing. You know what, chat? I wouldn't mind a little suicide squeeze right here. Suicide squeeze down third baseline. Let's go, AJ. Let's do it. Here comes the pitch. Ball high. One. Yeah, that's what happened. Father's Day, he was walking everybody in the first inning. If I remember correct, it was a year ago, chat. But yeah, that's how my memory is with these Mets, terrible Mets nightmares. Should do a segment. 2-0. 2-0. Would they watch that? Mets nightmares. It was June 14th. We had a 45-24 record. Best record in baseball. Got swept by the freaking Tampa Bay Rays. Who missed the playoffs, by the way? 2-0. AJ. Base hit. Base hit for AJ. Runners on first and second. 1 second, chat. 1 second. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Why, Lord? Why you do it? Liam, can you say let's go Mets for the chat? Say
Let's go Mets.
Don't do that, Lord. Okay. Yeah, lower that. All right, we got runners on first and second. Swaggy V up at the plate. Swaggy V has been in some hot water. They benched him after playing bad defense. 0-1 pitch. Here we go. Let's go, Swaggy. Inside, 1-1. 1-1 to Swaggy V. Mark Vientos. Let's go, Swaggy. 1-1. Runners on first and second. Let's get some runs, Mets. 1-1 count. Swaggy V in the building. 2-1. Canning is unfolding under our eyes. I wish I had 1,000 viewers because what I'm saying is literally happening right now. Let's go. My nightmare might be my wet dream tonight. Let's go. Let's see it. Pause. I don't know. We just want to win, chat. 2-1 pitch. Oh, that's a little outside. Umpire, call it a strike. You motherless Mamaluke, you. That should have been ball 3, chat. Maybe I'm bugging though. Maybe I'm just being sensitive. I've seen a lot of horrible calls against the orange and blue lately in basketball related. But I think that was a ball that looked a little outside. No challenge. 2-2 for Vientos. Pitch. Struck him out on a ball. That should have been ball 4. Ball 3 at least. Let's see what happens if he doesn't call that second pitch a strike. How would you swing at that? High fastball. Swaggy V goes down. Swaggy V down in the count. But you got Terens up. He's been hot lately. Let's go, Louis. Luis Terens. 1-0. Not Terens. Beatty, I'm sorry. Beatty. Vientos strikes out. Simeon walks. Ewing. Single. Let's go, Beatty. Vamos, mi Bati. Bati. Base hit. Right up the middle. 1 run will score. Ewing will go to third. Runners at the corners. Mets take the 1-0 lead. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. 1-0 lead for the Metsies. Let's do this. Vamos, mis Mets. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Swag. You get him on the next one. Stop swinging at ball 4, bro. See how that's in the strike zone, Swaggy? That's how you hit. Just like Beatty. Can't believe I'm saying this. Let's go, Beatty. Way to come through. Way to come through for the orange and blue. We come through. Let's go. Here comes the pitch. 1-0. Louis Terens, who's 9 for 22. 4 extra base hits. 4 RBIs in the last 8 games. In other words, chat, Louis Terens is on fire right now. He's incinerating anything he touches. They were saying even his glove has been complaining. How to eat. Let's go, chat. They made an HR complaint. Unsafe work conditions. It's too hot in the kitchen, damn it. Look at that. Look at that. Right up the middle's wide open, Louis. He likes to go the other way with it. Fouls it off. 1-2. I hear Grandma Maybell. 1-2. Bam, close the door. Louis Terrens. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. 1-2. What are you going to do, chat? Let's go. We just watching some baseball. New York Mets versus San Diego Padres. 1-2 count coming up. Canning on the mound. Beatty at first. AJ Ewing at third. Terrens swings at ball 2. Staying alive, Louis Terrens. 40 pitches for Canning. 40 pitches for Canning. Yo, Viento should have walked, man. I don't know what he was doing. I forgot I didn't see how Young got out. But 40 pitches in 2 innings. We got to make them work. Get to their bullpen. They got Mason Miller. He pitched last night for some reason. Canning throws it to first. Beatty gets back in time. I was kind of hoping he'd throw that away, but let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Let's go Louis. Louis Terrens. 1-2 pitch. Bang. Little ground ball. Canning will make the throw to first. That'll end the inning. Terrens grounds out. Beatty singles though. Mets take the lead. Let's go. That's what we want to see. Young got out somehow. Nolan McLean needs to come back. He threw 2 strikeouts and got 1 ground out in the first inning. So, but his command is a little bit iffy right now. Nolan McLean, I think the Mets, we kind of did him a disservice. Not me personally, but a lot of the Met fans, we just wanted to crown him an ace. It's his first year. He's technically still a rookie. He had a great debut in end of last season. I think he went like 8-0, or he had 8 starts and he gave up. His ERA was like 1 through all those starts. But it's a copycat league, and when they hear about someone, they're gonna study you. They're gonna come back and not make it as easy as he was, just because he was just mowing through lineups. But he's been struggling this year. He's been struggling to find his command. There was one game that I was calling the Nick game, and we had like a 6-run lead, and Nolan McLean gave up the 6-run lead. He gave up a grand slam. I think he gave up 7 runs in that game. It was insane. So, yeah, we all want to call him the new Nolan Ryan, but give him time. He's young. He's a rookie. Let him find out what works, what doesn't work. Looks like a perfectionist, right? Kind of like what they would say about Kodai Senga. So he's got a lot of movement on his pitches, and some of the pitches, once he got to that 1-2 count, he would struggle to strike people out and just ended up walking everyone and giving up base hits. So I'm rooting for Nolan McLean. He's struggling, but we gotta let him keep having his starts and hopefully get some wins, some run support. 2 hits for the Mets. Manny Machado's been terrible. He's up at bat. I'm not trying to jinx it, but I'm just saying they say he's been bad. Haven't really watched him much this season. 0-1 count. 0-1. Fouls it off. 0-2. Manny Machado batting 175. Jesus. I think I could do that, chat. 175. That's terrible. Manny Machado is a dangerous hitter. He could always go deep at any time. Pause. Goes deep with the wood. 0-2. Nolan. See, that's what I'm talking about. He gets you to an 0-2 count and throws a non-competitive pitch. It's like, bro, no one's going to swing at that. No one's going to swing at that. There's a strike. He pops out to Benji. Let's go, Nolan. Way to go. 1 down, 2 to go for the inning. So you got the NL West. Dodgers lead the MLB in ERA. Good for you. Ketel Marte's batting .338, 6 homers in the last 19 games. I like Marte. Loves his mom. R.I.P. San Diego has the worst batting average in baseball recently. So we're trying to take advantage of that. I want to say they lost 10 out of the last 11, including our game. Gavin Sheets with a 2-0 count. Come on, Nolan. He's got 6 pitches, but sometimes he doesn't have any of them working, which is terrible. What did you say, Polanco?
Something. For sure.
Oh yeah.
False rehab.
No more Polanco.
Have other tests on ankle after having soreness.
Yeah. So if you were hoping to see Polanco this series against the Padres, you're not going to be seeing him anytime soon. Probably never, honestly, because he was about to come back, and now he's going to be going for further testing. Yeah. It'll be next year, if ever we see him. But I heard Lindor will come back in 2 weeks. Thank God. 2-2 pitch. Oh, struck him out. Fucking go, Nolan. I took Nolan for strikeouts for the parlay today. We got 3 already. 3 of them. I need 3 more, I think. No, I need 2 more. I was conservative today, chat. Hit a nice $200 prize pick on my Knicks, so it's been a good few days for the orange and blue. We won the last game in Seattle as Nolan starts off Bogarts with the strike. I want to say he played for Milwaukee last year. The Brew Crew. He's batting .228, so basically he's Mark Vientos. Okay, we can get this guy out. 1-1. Dodgers beating the Angels. Nolan McLean. Here comes the pitch. There is a strike. That's when Nolan is nasty. Did you see that? Like, it's outside and it just falls inside the strike zone the last second. 1-2 pitch. Huh? It's I don't know. He's got 6 pitches. That is like a slider. Remember I told you there's a slurve? I think it's like half slider, half curveball. I think he has that one too. I'll look it up right now. Go to the Baseball Savant page. 2-2 pitch. Outside. But basically, he can have the same kind of pitching stance, and when the ball comes out, it'll come out. Look, it's gonna move. See, too much movement there. Like, but it could basically move 6 different ways. And Nolan McLean is yelling at himself for walking Xander Bogaerts. Whatever that pitch was, it's not working. He doesn't have the command of it. That was a sinker? No, that wasn't a sinker.
No, the last one.
The last one was a sinker? 3-2. That was a sinker too, I think. No, that was a fastball. Inside. Oh, he called it a strike. Strike 1 for Nolan. This guy's a Met killer. 17 for 59. So what? We got our ace on the mound. Pitch. Chopper. It's going to go to Nolan. Nolan flips it to first base, gets the out, ends the inning. Let's go, Nolan. That's what I'm talking about. Nolan is an athlete. I think he was a quarterback in football. In high school or college. So he's got a sinker. He's got a slider. He's got a fastball. I think he has a change. So the way the ball comes at you, pretty much the ball will come, like when Nolan throws it, it could either be a fastball right at you, or it could just sink, slide, slurve. And he has one that goes like this. Like, it's crazy. But I gotta look that up. Let me see his Baseball Savant page. So the same pitch, if you're the batter, moves 6 different ways. And what these guys are doing now, instead of striking out, because Nolan used to just get everybody to strike out. They don't know where the ball is. They're just not swinging and hoping he misses. And he's been missing. He's been throwing balls and walking people. Once you walk everybody, you have to throw strikes. So that's pretty much the approach that they've been taking on Nolan McLean. And as a rookie, he doesn't know like, oh, they're just not swinging. Forget the slurve fastball right down the middle. They're not gonna swing. You got it. Like it's a game of chess. It's a game of chess that you're talking about. I mean, it's the highest level. It's the major leagues. They call it the majors for a reason. But he's a rookie. He will get there. I think he just has to find out what pitches are working for him. But Mets got the 1-0 lead. I'm gonna look up baseball savant Nolan McLean. I like him. I'm a fan of Nolan. I think he could be really good for us. He's young. He's gonna be with the Mets for a while, so we are hoping he could be one of the best pitchers in baseball. And he does have the potential, obviously. But let's see. Yeah, we know. SNY is telling us that we have a tough schedule ahead of us. Yeah, because all the easy teams we played already, and we lost to everybody. So we're in a dark hole right now. But there is hope, and the hope starts with this kid named Carson Bench, who finally makes Juan Soto look like he's having fun. Juan Soto loves Benji for some reason. I mean, I love him too for different reasons. But ever since Benji got there, Juan Soto's been like just having fun, laid back. I think his demeanor with Lindor did not go over well. But here comes the 0-2 pitch to Benji. Let's go, Benji. 0-2 pitch inside. This one, yeah, there you go. 1-2 to Benji. Cannon's got 44 pitches thrown. Top of the third inning. Let's go. Pitch. 1-2. Missed it. Almost hit his foot. Almost hit him. Yeah, so he's got a sinker, Nolan McLean. He's got a sinker, a sweeper, four-seam fastball, curveball, cutter, change. Sometimes he misses with his cutter a lot. That's what and he likes to throw it, and he just throws balls with it, and he just can't locate it. Pitch. Way out. This is Griffin Canning. This is the one I remember. Jesus. Benji with an 0-2 count worked it to 3-2. A walk would be lovely. A hit would be even better. 3-2 to Canning. Please unfold. That's why I'm excited for McLean to be pitching today, because he can kind of work out whatever funk he's dealing with as Benji pops it out to center field. But yeah, if we can get Nolan McLean to lead, maybe he could just work, through this lineup that's been struggling. Hopefully he can get some strikeouts, get a nice win here. That's what I'm hoping for. And get your confidence and keep going, man. We got a lot of baseball left, and I don't want to be calling these games losing every time you're up there. Not to mention, I love the guy. I love you, Nolan. Stay in the fight. Sharpen up your pitching sword. Go ahead, go after them. Yeah, that's literally what people have been doing. They just don't swing when he throws that slider, that cutter, the slider, the slurve, whatever he throws. They just don't swing at it, and a lot of times he's just been missing it. He was able to have it where it would be still in the strike zone. There's a ball. To Bo Bichette, ball one. Benji swung at a strike, so I'm not mad at Benji. He just popped out. That was way outside, Bo. What are you doing? Swing and a miss for Bo Bichette. Swinging at a pitch that almost hit the bat boy. 1-1. Pitch. There's a strike. Good job, Griffin. Little change up there. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out on a ball. Well, hopefully he walks Soto here. Soto has not been walking. One thing I respect about Soto, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but I like it. He hasn't walked at all this season. So I don't know if it's all these injuries. No Polanco, which we barely had Polanco. We had Polanco for like 2 days, for 2 weeks maybe. Here comes the pitch to Soto. There's a strike. Strike one. Fastball. Low. Soto's talking to the umpire, saying, "You sure? Okay. I'll have to swing at that next time." 0-1. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside. Low and outside. Missed it. Ball one. Canning puts his glove on his head. He's like, "Oh, that's my fault. I didn't locate that well." Let's go Mets, though. We got the lead. 1-0. We're winning. Let's go, chat. 1-1 to Soto. Pitch. Coming on up. There you go. Missed it. 2-1. I'm hoping he just throws one down the middle and we just takes it out of the park. Let's go, Juan Soto. Fouled it off. 2-2. 2-2. Has Soto been struggling lately? 2-2 count to Soto. El primo. El tigrazo. Vamos, Soto. I have no idea. Some guy walking to the bullpen. 2-2 pitch. He's walking to the bullpen, it looks like. Oh, almost hit him. 3-2. Let it hit you, Soto. Damn it. See, Soto's just not trying to walk. That literally was at his shoulder. He jumps out of the way. He wants to swing. That's what I was saying. Soto had so many walks last year. He had Alonso behind him. This year, he's just trying to swing, and he's swinging away. So when he hits, he hits. But he has struck out a lot more than he's not looking to walk. He's not looking to take his 4 pitches and walk. He's looking to swing that bat. So that's one thing I like about Soto this year. And we need him to swing because, like I said, we don't have Lindor. We don't have Luis Roberts. We don't have these power bats behind him. So we need him swinging and not just walking and, letting, MJ Melendez or, putting all the pressure on Jared Young. Like that's not a consistent recipe for success, I would say. 3-2 pitch. Like right now, I'm hoping he just hits a solo homer. Hopefully Canning leaves a hanger. And he hits one to the outfield. Pops it out to left field. That's what I was thinking, though. Like, just try to hit a solo homer. Because I don't think, Jared, I don't have faith in Jared Young. Let's say Soto hits walks. Is Jared Young going to hit a 2-run homer? Maybe. But I wouldn't be counting on it. Well, got Benji went down. Bo struck out. Benji popped out. Soto popped out. It's like this whole year has been like this. But our pitching, honestly, has saved us a few times. And then sometimes our pitching has cursed us. Sometimes our bats show up. Sometimes they're just non-existent. So against Griffin Canning, who we know, who's got a 7 ERA, who's almost hitting our batters, he's able to get us out. That tells you all you need to know about our offense. We got Carson Bench, Bo Bichette, Juan Soto, Jared Young, Simeon, Ewing, Vientos, Beatty, Torrens. Now let me ask you something. Who's gonna be afraid of that lineup, chat?
Go check the Longlegs room in the back.
Okay.
Close the door.
Tatis is the GOAT? Really, Seth? In what way? He's got swag, I'll give you that. I was watching some highlights of him last year against the Dodgers. If you remember, last year against the Dodgers, the Padres almost beat the Dodgers. The Padres were the closest team. I remember that first game, they started off with a Fernando Tatis bomb, solo home run. He hit the stitching off that ball. And Machado was fighting with the Dodgers fans, I think. And what was it? Tatis was doing the salsa or the bachata. He's Dominican, so anyways, I wouldn't say he's the GOAT right now. Padres have the worst batting average in baseball recently. 1-0. Hey Seth, I saw the Phillies lost to the White Sox. White Sox haven't been as bad as they were last year. 1-0. 1-1. Sorry, 1-1 is the count to Song. But yeah, I saw that Painter was pitching for the Phillies, so that guy's been struggling. I guess he came up from the minors, kind of like our Nolan McLean. 2-1 pitch coming. 3-1. 3-1 to Song. Let's go, Nolan. Let's make something happen. Seth says, I seen that Painter was pitching. That's why we lost. Yeah, Painter's struggling. But no, the White Sox haven't been as bad. They have the same record as you guys, it looks like. 34-30. They gave us some trouble when we played them. As Nolan McLean walks some guy named Song. Nah, he's not some guy. I'm not gonna violate him like that, but this is what I'm talking about, Nolan. Look at those pitches. That's when he's good. He can hit that there. He can hit that there. But the sweeper going to the outside, it's just going too outside. They're recognizing it. They're not swinging at it. Before, they would just strike out at it, thinking they could hit it. So, and it's not like they're hitting him that bad early in these innings. It's just they're not swinging. As Song steals a base on Terens. Respect to Song. Not many people could do that. Furman batting 126 was showing bunt. But Terens was going to throw it. He just, I don't know. That guy's fast, I guess. Nola pitching Sunday. Easy win. You think so, Seth? Aaron Nola, the steamroller. Maybe. You know, just when I see a lot of Philly fans would quit on Nola, like just when you thought they were out on Nola, he's back in. That's been the story of Aaron Nola. As McLean is pitching against Furman, who's batting 126. He was showing bunt. Now he looks like he's going to swing. I'd be wary of the bunt, though. 1-1. There's the bunt. Pops it up. Nolan catches it. He listened to me. He listened to me. I was like, watch for the bunt, Nolan. It's coming. Surprise bunt. He surprised himself and popped out to the pitcher. That's what I'm talking about. Song gets back. That was almost a double play. Look, what you want to do is don't do that. He just popped it up in the air. He's like, Diablo. I can't hit a baseball and I can't bunt a baseball. How do I have a job right now? Speaking of the GOAT, Fernando Tatis Jr. is up at the plate. Ball one inside. Aaron Nola's really good. Yeah, I mean, he's had his struggles, though. Injuries. He's had his injuries. A few years ago, Nola was lights out. 2-0. Golden Knights are beating the Hurricanes. A lot of sports this weekend. A lot of sports. What's the score? What's the score, Seth? Out of curiosity. 2-0 to Tatis Jr. Nolan's struggling right now. Gotta work it out, Nolan. Tatis Jr. Fernando. What's that song? The Lady Gaga, right? Where's Alejandro? Knights are up 4-3. Wow. That's a close one. Pitch. Is the series over? No, right? I think it just started. The Knicks are up 2-0 against the... Who are we playing again? Oh, the Spurs. I'm bugging. Spurs look like they don't want to show up. 2-1. Pitch. That's a strike, ump. Oh, my God. Call it a ball. That was a strike. I mean, that was literally in the strike zone, and then it dropped to the bottom of the strike zone. 3-1. Fernando Tatis is going to sit on it, swings at it. Strike two. That's what I'm talking about. That was a sweeper right there. You saw that? It was nowhere close. That's how I know. And everybody in San Diego was surprised he waved at that pitch. 3-2. Fastball is coming. Pitch. Cutter, no? Oh my God. Simeon, it bounces off of tie game. Tie game. Series would be over if Knights win game 3. Song scores, tie game. Marcus Simeon has been lowering to bum status. I mean, this is what you... Oh, it's hit the base. That's just bad luck. I thought it hit off him. Hit off the base. I mean, Tatis smoked that ball. But listen, at the end of the day, it was a single. Runner on second scores. Still in the game. Tie game. Mets Padres tied at 1. Top of the third inning. I'm sorry, bottom of the third inning. 1 out, 1 on. We'll see if Tatis tries to steal a base. Let's go, Tatis. Let's go. I want to see him run on Torrens. Let's see it. Torrens is no slouch at the catching position. You run on him, he throws you out normally. 9 times out of 10. Here comes the pitch. Jackson Merrill up. He goes away with it. Hits it hard, but foul. Gives that one a ride. 0-1. Jackson Merrill looks locked in. Kind of scared at his look right now. We need a ground ball here. Nolan McLean with 49 pitches thrown. Just works too much, man. 0-1. Pitch. Coming on up. There's a fastball. He pops it out to left field. So what happens is Nolan McLean walks the 8th hitter. You can't do that, Nolan. That's what happened. Walked the 8th hitter, and then he stole the base. You got the 9th hitter, the 9th place hitter out. Leadoff hitter hits a single, and then there's a run. Like that's if you these leadoff walks, they kill you, man. As McLean throws it over, checks on Tatis at first base. Seth saying go Padres. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, Seth. That's what I'm talking. I would feel weird about you if you didn't say that. Here comes the pitch to Ty France. Nolan McLean on the mound. Let's go. Strike! I know you say the Phillies are good, Seth, but you remember last time the Phillies played the Mets in the playoffs? Jesus. Here comes the 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch to Ty France. Let's go. Our Phillies need some get back on us. 0-1. It's okay. We haven't played this season yet, Seth. We'll be here. We'll be here for that series. Philadelphia Phillies. CBP. Citizens Bank Park. Against the New York Metropolitans. It's going to be a good one. 0-2. At least I don't think we played yet. I would remember that. 0-2 count. Coming on up. Fouled it off. Let's go. Anybody ever find out what's a Padre? No, I never told you.
No.
They were the Friars. They came over and they were trying to convert people to Christianity back in the day. So their logo was literally un padre, like a priest. Pitch. Fastball high, 1-2. Ty France doesn't swing at that one. Oh, Ty France, 34th draft pick, 34 round draft pick in June 2015. Back with the Padres. 1-2. Fouls it off. Let's go. 1-2. I mean, the New York Philly rivalry it runs deep, chat. It goes through multiple sports. Why don't I mean? I guess that's why. I was just about to ask, why don't you guys have rivalry against the Yankees? But yeah, we're both in the East, Mets and the Phillies. So you got the baseball rivalry. That's a tough one there. You got the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, and the New York Giants. That's a big one. And you got the 76ers and the Knicks. That used to be when Allen Iverson was there. AI, the answer. That's one of my favorite basketball players. He used to kill the Knicks too back in the day. But who didn't? 3-2 to Ty France. Nolan McLean in some trouble. Walks him. Padres a military captain. Military. He looks like a friar though. Look up the logo. He's like a religious kind of person. Padre means father in Spanish, Seth. But I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not really a big Padres fan. But yeah, if you look up their logo, their mascot is like a priest. He'd be jumping up there. I haven't seen him today. I might see him in a little bit if freaking Machado gets a hit. Runners on first and second, 2 out. Nolan McLean struggling. 59 pitches in 3 innings. Just having a terrible time. He just can't locate the strike zone when he needs to. He had Ty France in an 0-2 count, 1-2 count, and he walks him. Like, just throw the damn fastball, bro. Pitch. Luckily, Machado's been struggling. He's 0-2 right now. Need a strikeout. Let's go. 0-2 pitch coming on up. Let's go, Nolan. Let's do this. What is it they got on their hat? Play ball weekend? What's that? What am I missing? Been so locked in with the NBA finals lately. But we were able to get the win yesterday, 5-0. Mets beat the Padres. Machado pops it up. It'll go foul. They got a little net there. Bounces off the net. McLean's got Machado right where he wants him. 0-2 count. Let's see the sweeper. Hopefully he waves at it. He loves his cutter, but when his cutter's missing, then his fastball starts missing. Then he can't get nobody out. We'll see. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. What pitch was that, babe? He struck him out. Let's go. 4 strikeouts. Good job, Nolan. You put yourself in so much trouble there, though. I mean, you literally, it's not even the batters that are doing the damage. He's doing the damage to himself. Walks Song gives up a single to curveball. That was a nasty ass curveball. Jesus. That was nasty. See, so when Nolan McLean is on, he's nasty. I remember his first start against the Phillies. We were down. The Mets were behind the Phillies 4 games in the NL East. We still had a chance at the NL East at this point. Nolan McLean comes up. I don't know I think it's his second start. He pitches 8 innings against the Phillies. And that's the series when we swept them. But 8 innings for the sweep of scoreless baseball. Mowed down the Phillies last year. That's when a lot of the Met fans were like, whoa, I mean, we knew who the kid was, but we didn't know he would be this, like that. Like 8 innings. The Phillies were striking out a lot last year. So it was really just strikeouts that I remember. And we swept the Phillies. we were behind the Phillies 7 games. When we completed the sweep on that Nolan McLean start, we were 4 games back. Then we imploded. But I remember like that's one thing that one positive of the season was watching this kid Nolan pitch. And yeah, still technically a rookie. Now he's struggling. The batters have a clear strategy that they're using against him. Like Manny Machado, he doesn't listen to it. He just fucking swings. So he doesn't care. He just swings. That's why he struck out. That's what Nolan does if you're just swinging. But most of these other hitters, I think they're just batting coaches. They analyze you and they're like, don't swing, don't swing. 2 strikes, don't swing. He's not gonna throw a strike. You gotta throw the freaking strike, Nolan. You can strike a lot of these guys out. I just don't think they're swinging. And Canning has been terrible today, but we've only gotten 1 run off him. Jared Young batting 306. I'm gonna have to start putting respect on his name. Never mind. As I say that, he grounds out the first. But to be batting 306 with the amount of at bats he got, it's not bad. I don't like him, but it's not bad. Fucking grounds out the first. After a terrible Canning first pitch, you swing at the second pitch. We're like, what are you doing, Jared? That's what I'm talking about, man. Who put you on this? Oh, Mendy. Mendy loves Jared. I feel like it's Jared's nephew, like Jared from State Farm. It's his like nephew or something because he's getting so many at bats, and I can't describe it as Simeon gets a single. Un single para Simeon. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Simeon. Get the rally started. Let's go. Let's go, Mets in the chat. Let's go. This guy said, let's go, Padres. You kidding me, Seth? What are we doing over here? No, I'm just messing with you, man. Let's go, Mets. Getting fired up. I like that, though. I like that he's honest. You got AJ Ewing up. AJ with a base hit earlier. Pitch. That's high, you bum. That is so high. Oh, my God. These umpires hate the Mets for some reason. And I just gotta, I mean, I always knew it. But when you're streaming, it's hard to control your reaction. Is that a strike? That's a strike. Nice. He's gonna challenge it. First of all, AJ Ewing knows balls and strikes. He's a young kid. He's a rookie. He's got a baby face. But this kid knows the strike zone, so he challenges it, and he's off by 1/8 of a pitch. Jesus. I mean that looked outside of me. Yo, it should be like this is what I don't like about these challenges. It should be like if more than 3/4 of the baseball is outside the strike zone. I don't know, man. Whatever. This is computer analytics error that I'm in. Born in the wrong era, chat. What happened to the 80s, man? We didn't use all this shit. 1-2. Pitch out. Simeon is out. Simeon, what is your old ass doing? Trying to swipe the bag. Mets might challenge it. Well, we'll see. I mean, I think he's out. Well, it was closer than I thought. He got him right in the jewels, chat. What are we doing? I think they are challenging it, though, because... Oh, no, they're not. It's okay. Why did we send Simeon in the first place, though? Like, why? Ball 2. 2-2. I mean, it's a miracle that Simeon got a hit and he gets thrown out. Why send him? And they knew he was going somehow. That's crazy. AJ Ewing flies one out to left field, but foul. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. What was that? West Coast game for the diehards. I mean, yeah, I think it was out. It was our fault for sending him. 3-2. He should be on first base already. Like he should have walked already. On that first ball, The first pitch, that was a high pitch. Should have been called a ball. But AJ Ewing, 3-2 count. What are you going to do? Pitch. There's a strike. Fouls it off. Good shit, Ewing. Way to stay alive. Oh, God. So the umpire's helping him, and we're helping this pitcher, too. His name is Griffin Canning.
Is that 90 pitches? No,
69.
70.
Walked him. Good eye, Ewing. Good eye. I mean, Ewing has a good eye. I'm not going to lie. What?
He's young, I would hope so.
No, but like a lot of young players, they just fucking swing, you know? They just strike out.
They're just trying to get.
They're just jittery motherfuckers, you know? Swaggy V coming up. Why did we send Simeon? That's gonna bother me later on. Like, why give them an out? You know how old Simeon is? He's my age, bro. We went to like, I was a junior, he was a senior. Or he was a junior, I don't know, but we're the same age. You gonna send him. That wasn't a swing. That wasn't a swing. They gonna call it a swing. Oh, they didn't. Wow. Nice. AJ, you ain't thinking about swiping it back. Him, I would send. Look at him. Damn stallion over there. You got Simeon freaking Billy Goat ass. Come on, man. Why would you send him? And they pitched out. They're going to pitch out. No? Swing and a miss. Vientos. You owe us, Vientos. That terrible defense you've been playing. He played so bad defensively in Game 2 of the Seattle series that they benched him the next day. And they benched him yesterday, too. Ewing gets back to first base. The man is a Puma out there, chat. Who wore the Pumas when they go out for a run? Vientos, 1-1 count. Trying to get Ewing a second. Canning. God, he should have ran at that. I think that was a pitch out that missed. 2-1. Vientos doesn't walk much. A walk would be nice here. I wouldn't swing at this, Swaggy. Don't swing at it. They're setting up. Little low. Pitch. You listen to me? That's what I'm talking about, Swaggy. It's chess. It ain't checkers. 3-1. Let's go. We need some runs on the board. 3-1 pitch. Swaggy V in the building. 3-1. Let's go, Swaggy. That was a ball. You swung at it. Who told you to swing? Who told you to swing at that? 3-2. God damn it, it's Swaggy. I mean, if it's about to hit your wrist, you should maybe get out of the way. What are you swinging at it for? He calls for time. So let me think about this. I know Candy. What happened?
Okay, it's okay.
3-2. Pitch. He swung at it. He struck out. He swung at ball 4. Oh my God. Vientos has been terrible. Vientos has been terrible, chat. That'll end the inning. Vientos strikes out. Bottom of the 4th, coming on up. 1-1. Mets Padres tied. This is a game I would have bet the over. 7.5 runs. Canning has been struggling. He's been giving up runs. But every time a former Met pitches against us, I mean, they're usually mowing us down. So, and then McLean normally has been giving up runs. Has only given up 1 run so far, but it's still early. But if I bet the over, I would have been pretty nervous right now. 1-1 game going into the bottom of the 4th. Still time. So Vientos got out. Trying to score the game at the same time. Simeon got a single, but he got thrown out. Ewing walks, and Vientos gets out. Oh yeah, Jared Young grounded out. Vientos strikes out. I mean, he could have walked like 2 different times at that, I bet. So the Phillies are back 9.5 games behind the Braves. Nationals 11.5 games back. Marlins 14. Mets 15 games back. Trying to crawl out of a hole. Let's go. Pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Let's go, Nolan. He's got 4 strikeouts already. Pitch. Inside. 2-0 to Gavin Sheets. He said, I don't give a sheet. Let's go, Nolan. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike right down the middle. 2-1. Let's go, Nolan. Get in your bag, son. Get in your bag. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. He hits it foul. 2-2. That looked like a home run. Thankfully, it wasn't. Two-two to Gavin Sheets. West Coast game for the diehards. 2-2 pitch. Let's go. Fouls it off again. We'll do it again. So Canning has 2 walks. Pitch. 2-2. Chopper. Nolan. Fields. Fires. Gets the out. Nolan McLean. He's a great fielder, man. Nolan McLean with 4 strikeouts. It's going to be Beatty, Terrence, and Benj in the next half inning. So Nolan McLean gets the first out in the 4th. Let's go. 68 pitches for Nolan already. Pitch. Strike. Xander Bogaerts batting .228. He walked him earlier. Here comes the pitch. 0-2. Foul ball. Nolan McLean coming back at it.
Oh, yeah. 1 out.
Yeah, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. 0-2 count. Xander Bogaerts. See, look, this is where he kind of struggles. Like, he's got the pitch going. Like, see? He tries to use that. Was that a sweeper? That was a sweeper, right? The 0-2, the 1-2 count. It's not showing. But he gets him in this favorable count. He tries to do that sweeper slurve thing. That's a strike. That's where he's nasty. That pitch, what pitch was that?
It's delayed.
It's delayed.
On my end, yeah.
All right, let me see. Check my Savant page. But he gets a strikeout. He's got 5 strikeouts. Andujar lines out to Simeon. That'll end the inning. Let's go, Nolan. After struggling in the 2nd and the 3rd, he gets a quick 1-2-3 inning in the 4th. You're going to have Brett Beatty, Louis Terrence, Benji coming on up. I need the top of the order to get some. I think that was a cutter. I want to say you struck him out on the cutter. And there's a lot of nerds that know like the analytical stats, but I just enjoy watching the game. I'm not too big on statistics.
Curveball changeup.
That was a changeup that he struck out on the last pitch.
Oh, the last guy on Bogart?
Yeah, the last pitch on Bogarts
No, wait, hold up. Sinker.
was a sinker. It's a sinker?
It says 1-3, right? Sinker?
Let me see. That was a sinker. They were both sinkers. That was a nasty sinker, man.
Hurricane and Knights tied for overtime.
The Knights went to overtime. There's a song called Hurricanes. There was a boxer that was called a Hurricane. He went to jail for, he went out, I think it was in New York City. He went out and he got arrested. They said it was mistaken identity. He did like 15 years in jail, then they released him. And then they wrote a song about him. The song was called Hurricane. Pitch. Why do I know that? I don't know. It was in the 70s. Beatty lines out. One pitch. Grounds out, I mean. He grounds out. Good job, Beatty. Yo, I need the Mets to start taking pitches now. He's thrown 77 pitches. He's actually mowing us down right now. 1 run in 4 innings. 4 1/3 innings. Take a pitch, Louis. Don't do it. Take a pitch. There you go. Thank you. I need to be a batting coach of some team. Because, like, how do you not know this stuff? You know, Louis, I would just take another pitch. We'll see what he does. Unless it's a fastball down the middle. No, they're setting up outside. Take the pitch. Oh, there it goes. Is that a slider? It's a righty. The bullpen is warming up on Adrian Morejon. Pitch. See? In the dirt. So when he's missing, he's missing non-competitively. The Padres know their own pitcher, right? So they already got the bullpen going. There's no reason to have the bullpen going. He's pitching a great game. Pitch. That's a nasty changeup. 2-2. All right, Torrens. Now you got to defend the plate. But Craig Stammen, first season as a Padres manager. Well, spent 6 years as a reliever, so he's a pitcher. So all right, so they know this guy, and pitch outside 3-2. Torrens checks his swing way outside. So I guess Canning is on a low pitch count, maybe. Or they kind of just know. Maybe they know that he unfolds in the 5th inning as Torrens strikes out. But yeah, our hitters are helping them. Oh, they're gonna say he fouled it off. He tipped it. No, he struck out. Right? I don't know. What are they looking at? Yo, he tips it. That hit the ground. That's not a strikeout. Challenge it. You can't challenge that. Fuck. Well, that hit the ground. No explanation from Mendy, nothing. Well, that's not right. That's not baseball, Chet. Benji fouls it off his foot. 0-1 for Carson Bench. Let's go, Benji. Benji! So Torrens strikes out. 5th inning. We need runs. This umpire's not helping the Mets at all. Why did he make the call if he can't see it? Like, he's behind the catcher. There's a strike. 0-2. Canning is pitching great. He's 0 for 4. He's, He's lost 4 games. Hasn't won a game. Pitch. Strikes out Benji. Walks it off. But against us, he's given up 1 run in 5 innings. Nasty work. His ERA is 7. We should have 7 runs right now. But we got 1. 1 is the loneliest number you'll ever know. How can we not hit Griffin Canning? You should have seen Tampa Bay against them last year. I remember it. Till the day I die, I remember that start. Terrible. But before that start, he was actually pretty good. That's why we had a good record. We had Sean Manaea, who I think he pitched well, right? Nah, he missed. He in the beginning of the season, he had an injury, so we got him in the second half of the season. Kodai was pitching like amazing. He was pitching like we had one of the best ERAs in baseball. And then with the Mets' bad luck, there was it was in June as well. I think it was that Friday because we lost the first game. I was at Billy's Beach Cafe. This is how I remember these games. It was a Thursday. We lost that first game. Second game, Pete Alonso. It's a ground ball to Pete Alonso. He fields it, and he throws it up like that. Kodai reaching for the pitch, hurts his leg, pulls his hamstring or something in the air. Like, bro, take a modern dance class, do a plie or something. But I don't know. Kodai hurt his leg. He was out. When he came back towards the end of the season, he was terrible. Like, he was still injured, I guess. So Pete Alonso took out Kodai with his terrible defense. Like, he can't just throw it at the glove. So I tell my daughter, throw it at my glove. Throw it at my glove. No. He throws it. He lollipops it and hurts Kodai. Then Canning, the 10 days after that Father's Day debacle, there's a strike 1 to lead off against, who's that? Is that Bogarts? No, that's Sheets. Song, sorry. There's a fly out. No, it's going to be a base hit. Little fly ball. Little gnat. All right, Terens, you're up. Song is at first base. He's going to try to steal again. Let's throw him out. Little pop up. Jammed him. But Benji's playing back. He couldn't catch that one. It falls in no man's land. Almost throws him out there. Throws it to first. Good move. What else was it? Yeah, and then 10 days later, Canning steps off the mound on a ground ball. As there's a bunt. He'll get the out. 1 out. Song on second. This is how they got their first run. They had the GOAT, as Seth says, Fernando Tatis Jr. come up. And he got a single. Un single, chat. Yeah, so that's like Canning and Kodai, who were like 2 of our best pitchers. They got hurt for like the whole season. Sean Manaea came back. He was a debacle. David Stearns got this guy, Frankie Montas, a walking nightmare. He has, I don't think he's pitched again. That's how bad he was. And then we had Miguel. Miguel was pretty good. I forgot what happened to Miguel. Did Miguel get hurt? I think Miguel got hurt too. Not Trevor, his brother. No, it was Trevor. It was Trevor Miguel. So we had a great starting rotation last year. That's why we had the best record in baseball. 45 wins, 24 losses. We were rolling, chat. Then we were rolling again, but downhill. 1-1 count to Tatis Jr. Let's go. Seth says go Tatis. Go Tatis in the chat. Seth with Tatis with a big swing and a miss. 1-2, 1 out, runner on second. 1-1 ball game. 1-1 ball game. You like Tatis, huh? I mean, I like him too. I'm not going to lie. Pitch. There's going to be a ground ball. Bo fields it. He hurts himself, I think. That sounds about right. Bo fields it. Gotta get Vidal Brujan warming up. Shake it off, Bo. What are we, men or not? I just watched Friday Night Lights, chat. Good movie. You had Billingsley, bumping, rolling off people. Billingsley, running back for the Permian Basins? Is it called the Permian Basin? Bo's holding his shoulder. Well, thank you, Bo. It's been real. I knew I shouldn't have streamed tonight. He's shaking it off. I mean, he just fell on his shoulder. Maybe it just hurts. But yeah, I mean, I think he's okay. I think Bo may be hurt. I mean, it looked like he's hurt. Tatis gets a infield single. Bo knocked it down. Maybe took out his shoulder as I'm talking about all his injuries. Here comes the pitch. Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. Nolan said, I got you, Bo. Thanks for keeping the ball in the infield. Song on second. He's first. Anything in the outfield, he'll probably score. He got wheels, this kid. He might try to steal third. 1-1. McLean misses. 1-1 count to Jackson Merrill. Let's go, McLean. Bo looks like he's shaking it off. That's what I'm talking about, Bo. They make grown men out here. Swing and a miss for Merrill. 1-2. 1 out. Got a runner on first and second. 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the fifth. We're in some place called San Diego, where the Padres play. Is this Petco Park? 1-2. Missed with a high fastball. 2-2. I think it is Petco Park. Never been to that one. 2-2. I got no beef with the Padres. I like when they beat the Dodgers. Oh yeah, if we would have pitched that would have been a strike, or if they would have pitched it, that would have been a strike on us. He calls it a ball. 3-2. Padres look like a scary team. They've always been scary. That's why it's a surprise that they're struggling right now. Pitch. It's 3-2. We fouled it off. Stadium is named Petco Park. Thanks, Seth. Yeah, I mean, they have a scary lineup. I'm looking at all these names. But they have the worst batting average recently. I think the past 2 weeks. So, I don't know. That's baseball, man. He hits one high. Benji's going back. He's going to catch it on the warning track. And he's going to, Song is going to advance to third. Tatis will stay on first. Runners at the corners, 2 out. That was a big out right there. Not Benji. That was AJ Ewing. AJ Ewing made the catch. Let's go, Nolan. Got to take care of the Padres here. They're probably my favorite team in the West. I was never a big Diamondbacks fan. The Giants, I wasn't really a big fan of the Giants. Dodgers, hate the Dodgers. I hate everything Dodgers blue and all that. But they not like us. Whatever. Here comes the pitch. Ty France. I was actually kind of rooting for the Phillies when they played the Dodgers, because I just did not like the Dodgers. But Phillies had it, man. You put in I forgot the reliever's name that made the error to lose the game for the Dodgers. I mean, maybe if you win that game, who knows if you win the next game. But it was extra innings. Close game. You got Cionel Perez warming on up. Jeez. Why? Foul ball, 1-1. Is that guy good? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I seen him pitch once. He pitched pretty well. Ty France knows how to get hits. Yeah, he's got a good batting average. It's gonna be a battle here. 1-1 to Ty France. 89 pitches. 2-1. McLean is missing. Come on, Nolan. These are the big games. Well, big at bats. 2-1. Ty France. Pitch. It's high. Luis Torrens, a great defender, picks off Song. Nolan McLean runs him down. Jesus, got a damn linebacker of a pitcher running at you. Mets get out of the inning. Ty France will have to wait for his at bat for the next inning. Good defense by Torrens. So, I think Tatis was running. They had the double steal going, I guess. So Torrens fakes, throws it to second, fakes it, holds on to it. Song comes down to third. Torrens runs up. This is what you got to do, little leaguers. Once you got a guy stuck, you got to run at them. Don't just throw it because they'll just run home. You got to run at them, freeze them for a little bit, throws it to third, and then the third baseman throws it to Nolan McLean, the pitcher, and the pitcher just runs down Song like a damn linebacker, Chad. Big ass Nolan McLean. Song is like, all right, you got me. Officer, I wasn't trying to egg that house. I was trying to bring it home to my grandma, chat. You're bringing eggs on Halloween home to your grandma? Get in the back of the cruiser. That's what happened to my cousin, Lewis. He was trying to egg some house. Everybody got away. Your boy fell over the fence. Got arrested for egging on Halloween. Could you imagine being the parent? So you were with 20 kids, everyone ran, you got caught. Really? Jesus. They signed him up for New York Sports Club the next day. Oh, God. My boy Lou, 0 for 10. 0 for 10. You got Bo Bichette, Juan Soto, Jared Young coming on up. Let's go. Let's go, Bo. Oh. Let's go, Bo. Bo's gonna bat. All right. I wasn't sure if Bo was tough because the whole Bo experience has been not so good. But Bo probably saves a run. Yeah, probably saves a run. Knocks down the ball in the infield. Definitely saves a Tatis double as he's working with a 1-on-1 count. Hurts his shoulder, but shakes it off like Billingsley in Friday Night Lights. 1-1 count for Bo Bichette. Pitch. Swing and a miss for Bo. 1-2. Morejon throwing that nasty stuff. He's got a Padre bullpen is second in the NL. That's not good. They got a good bullpen, chat. 1-2. 2-2. They have a good bullpen, but also Bo shouldn't have swung at that. That shit was in the dirt. Doesn't swing at the second one. 2-2 count for Bo. Hopefully he misses. Let's go. Pitch. Bo fouls it off. That was ball 3. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Jesus. So Bo, the shoulder appears not to be affecting him. But with the Mets' luck, he'll be out for the season at the end of the post game. 2-2. He's gonna hits a chopper. Gets him out. 1 out at first base. Top of the 6th inning. Juan Soto coming on up. Yeah, look, this is what happened. He fakes it to second. Then he runs at him. I mean, this is a defensive clinic right here. Look how far Beatty is off the base. He freezes him, and then he runs at him. He doesn't just throw it, because if he throws it, he could just score. Throws it to Beatty. Beatty does the right thing. Throws it to the pitcher. Pitcher catches him in a rundown. Great defense. Strike one for Soto. I mean, Torrens is a great defensive catcher. He throws people out. Hats off to Torrens. He's not a bad backup option especially when you have Frankie Alvarez, who constantly gets hurt. That's a ball. 1-1 to Soto. Juan Soto coming on up. You can't fault Song for being aggressive there. I mean, he did score the first run for you. Your only run on a steal. Juan Soto, big swing and a miss. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Come on, Soto. We need you. That was too high. You know that was too high. Juan Soto trying to hit his solo home run there.
He doesn't like running. Huh?
What?
Really doesn't like running. He just goes for home runs.
He likes those tostones, chat. Pitch. 1-2. Swings. Strikes out. Diablo. Otro plátano, coño. No, just kidding. Dominicans in the chat, we love y'all. Una bachata. Let's go. Soto strikes out. Te quiero igual o más que ayer. Jared Young fouls it off. 0-1. Yo también te quiero igual. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding, YouTube. Don't sue me. Más que ayer. 0-1. Pitch. My all-time favorite. Ayer que regrese a mi pueblo. That's a good one. I don't wanna get sued by YouTube though. I don't own the rights, chat. I don't own anything right now. 0-2 pitch. Let's go, Jared. Get me some State Farm. Swing and a miss for Jared. Morejon mows everybody down in their mother. Jesus. 100-mile-an-hour heat. Well, you got to get some runs in the 7th or the 8th because you got Mason Miller, who came up yesterday. AJ Ewing got a hit off him. We'll see, chat. I got to work tomorrow. West Coast game for the diehards. And we get no runs, chat. No runs. And on top of that, you're going to have this guy, CNL Perez, pitching. I don't know how he pitches, but we'll see. Fuck. Mason Miller, the Padres closer, is a monster. He's a beast. Monster. I'm a motherfucking monster. I wish I had him on my team. But Williams, you're going to see Williams up at some point. I don't know why Perez is pitching. Is he really? Like, this is a 1-1 game. You want to put your best bullpen pitcher up. I didn't catch yesterday's game because I was streaming the Knicks, so I'm not sure who's available in the bullpen. But Nolan McLean went 5. I guess you need innings. You need innings from your bullpen, so they're gonna put this guy Perez in. I mean, it's our bullpen versus their bullpen. I kind of like my bullpen, but they have the second best bullpen, so that's not. We're at a disadvantage right now. We need a Carson Bench walk-off homer. They can't walk it off. They're in Petco Park. I'll take a homer anyway, damn it. Let's go. There's going to be a ground ball. Nolan McLean's still in there, pitching like a grown man, damn it. That's what I'm talking about. 92 pitches thrown for Nolan. If let's say I'm the hitter, right? I'm nobody. I'm a schmuck, right? I just like to watch baseball. But let's say I have a bat in my hand. I'm going up against Nolan McLean. He got 91 pitches. Top of the 6th inning. You're gonna swing at the first pitch and ground out instead of taking a pitch that could possibly be a ball? Why would you help him? Why would you swing? I don't know. It's just me, chat. Just an idea. Manny Machado takes 2 balls, 2-0 count. He's got 11 homers, 174 batting average. That tells me he's just swinging out of his shoes. He ain't trying to hit no doubles. He's trying to hit bombs, chat. 3-0. 3-0 for Machado in the chat. They say go Padres. I say go Mets. Yeah, they're gonna switch the pitcher. So strike 3-1. Nolan trying to get out Machado for the win, chat, for the win. Gotta respect Nolan McLean for going out there. 91 pitches, swing and a miss, 3-2. Machado doesn't walk much, chat. Actually, I don't expect him to walk much. He's gonna be swinging here. You gotta. This is when you gotta, as a pitcher, you gotta throw your best pitch. That was it there. 97 mile an hour. He fouled it off. You might want to come back with a with a sinker. Ty France knows how to hit. He takes 1 pitch and he grounds out the Beatty. I mean, I know Ty France is a good hitter, but take a pitch. Machado hits a dinger. But no, it's gonna fall. Soto catches it. I thought that was out of the park. Yo, what happened to Machado's power? I thought that was an upper decker solo home run off the bat. He slams the bat. He's like, fuck, I'm batting 174 right now. Where the shower's at, chat? I'm done with tonight. Machado, there's 3 innings left. Okay, come back, dude. He's Dominican too. Ball 1, high. That DR World Series team was insane. You had Julio Rodriguez, you had Manny Machado, David Ortiz's son. Not his son, Vladimir Guerrero's son. Bo Bichette catches a line out. Nolan McLean goes 6 innings. 3 up, 3 down, damn it. That's what I'm talking about. Put some respect on my man Nolan McLean's name right now. They playing with your name, McLean. They say, oh, we're just not going to swing at it. Fuck out of here. You strike out like that. Nolan McLean said they need old school pitchers like me. They need pitchers like me. Back in the day, shit, chat. That's what I'm talking about, Nolan. He didn't have to pitch that 6th inning. He could have just went to Leonel Perez, whoever that. I think that's a soccer player. Oh no, that's Messi. Lionel Messi. Messi. Let's go, chat. The Dodgers are winning 9-1. Jesus. Mets need a win badly. Who we got coming up, chat? What did Benji do? Nothing. What did Bo do? He struck out. Did he strike out? Soto struck out for sure. You can have Jared Young. Oh no, Jared Young got out, did he? No, he didn't get out. Jared Young's going to lead off. This is where I substitute. No more for you, Jared. You had your chance. Give me the other best guy you got. Can't be Polanco because he re-injured himself somehow. Polanco pulled his bursitis. He was going to buy a tampon and see if he walking too fast. He hurt himself again. Where the fuck is Polanco at? Jesus. Yo, Stearns is just spending money. Give me the money. I'll pitch like Frankie Montas. I'll pitch with pride though, chat. I'll throw my shoulder out for my Mets. Frankie Montas. I think we gave Frankie Montas $17 million this year. We gave him $17 million last year. $34 million. God. Bradley Rodriguez. Bradley. There comes a pitch. He hits a home run. Is that MJ? MJ. Oh no, Simeon. Okay, Young did get out. My bad, chat. Simeon hits a solo home run. That's what I'm talking about. After terrible fucking defense for Marcus Simeon 2 days ago against Seattle, he hits a home run. Simeon gives the Mets the lead. 2-1. 2 Juan. My Juan is better than your Juan. They don't even have a Juan. They got a Padre. Let's go, Simeon. We took the lead. It's like 11 at night at the fight. The fight is fixed, New York. That's a nasty strike inside. AJ Ewing on up. Let's go, AJ. Let's do this, Brutus. I meditated like a Buddhist. AJ. I thought I was MJ Melendez. Swings and misses. 0-2. MJ's like, how dare you? I'm taller than that. Fastball. Simeon gets the barrel of the bat on it. Turns on it. Solo home run. Poor Padre fan bounced off his hands. That's gotta hurt. 1-2 to Ewing. Patrick Ewing was in attendance. No, he wasn't. I'm lying. Was he? No, I don't think I saw him. I think I saw John Starks. I saw Wolcott Frazier. Game 2. San Antonio Spurs. They fumbled the bag, chat. They dropped it, lost it. Can't find it. Need an AirPod. Beep, 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 beep. Nah, they lost the bag. 1-2. 2-2. AJ Ewing, good eye. Doesn't swing at a pitch in the dirt like Swaggy V. AJ Ewing, single today and a walk. Productive day at the plate for the young kid. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. I selfishly put AJ Ewing for a strikeout today. Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to win a little bit of parlay swag here. Not bad. It's okay, Ewing. Still love you, man. Got a single and a walk today. I'll take it. Look at the Met fans. Sean Mania. What happened to you, man? Oh my God. Swaggy V is swinging at a pitch that almost hit his belt. Just let it hit your belt. That way you could have some balls, chat. No, I'm just kidding, Swaggy. But fuck. Why are you swinging at that bullshit for? Please give him a fastball down the middle. He'll hit that shit to Mars. That's the thing about Swaggy. Inside. Oh, he pops it up. Same spot. Same spot. Jesus, vientos. Cologuard, man. We gotta check colons and all types of stuff over there. What? That's my pitch. You're on top of it this year. Brett Beatty coming on up. Pitch. Strike. Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing about my New York Mets. On a Saturday night, the fight is fixed. New York 0-1. Pitch to Botti. Brett Beatty. They whisper about him in corners. They say that's the man, Brett Beatty. Hit pop outs to center field. That'll end the inning. God damn it, Beatty. Hanging in there. My bullpen versus your bullpen, chat. San Diego got the best bullpen. Us, we top 10, right? We gotta be top 10 at least. Maybe top 15. Nah, there's gotta be some worse bullpens. But Mark Viento's looking terrible out there. Jesus. No hits for Soto. No hits for Benji. No hits for Bo. There's a drought out there, chat. Fucking Griffin Canning. Ugh. Listen, Griffin, if you could do that, why didn't you do that against Tampa Bay? June 16th, 2025. I was in the stands, City Field, wearing my City Connect NYC Grimace shirt. My daughter was there. It was Father's Day, Griffin. Aren't you a father? Fuck. On top of that, we got shut out. So I didn't even get to see a run scored on Father's Day. Griffin Canning and a fucking no runs. Shut out. Jesus. My daughter got pizza all over her face. I remember like it was yesterday, chat. It's a good day though. We had fun. What did we do after that? Oh, that I don't remember. It was kind of raining too, but it stopped raining. It was a good day. Hardest hit balls tonight. Hey, yo. Miguel Andujar in the lineup. AJ Ewing with a single, second hardest hit. Okay. To me, that's like a waste of a stat. Hardest hit ball. 2 out of the 3 were outs. 1 was a fly out. How does that shit make sense to you, Chad? How the hell is hardest hit ball a fly out? That don't make sense. It wasn't Simeon's homer? Get out of here with that analytical book. The hardest hit ball was Simeon. This shit went over the yard. See, that's why I don't mess with analytics too much, chat. I gotta see in statistics. But I tried. They were like, hey, you can see these deck of cards? Which one's gonna be blackjack? If I knew, I'd be rich at the casinos right now. 2-1. Will Warren is out there pitching. Did you do good in statistics? That's the word I can't say. I can't say that word. 2-1. Pitch. There's a hardest hit ball right to Soto. God. They whisper about him in dark corners. Number 22 for the New York Mets. Plátano Man. Juan Soto. Just kidding. He don't like to run first base, chat. We gotta get Benji and Ewing to talk to him. Hey, Juan, you gotta run these shits out. You got thrown out yesterday. We won the game, but today, do better. Swing and a miss for Will Warren. Miguel Andujar, a Met killer. 0 for 2 today. 0-1 count. Will Warren with the mustache, looking like Pat Garrett out there in Tombstone. Bitch. That's a ball outside. Little outside. Just missed outside. I like how the last comment is Ty France knows how to get hits. Your boy hit it right to Beatty and grounded out. 2-1. Misses outside. Nah, I mean, I wish I had Ty France on my team. Batting 285. I'll take it. 2-1. Pitch. Pops it up. Hardest hit ball is a fly ball to Benji. You're like, what is the point of that stat? There was 1 single out of the 3 hardest hit balls. AJ Ewing single. Pop out, line out. Fly out, line out. I don't get it. How is it a fly out, a hardest hit ball? You literally have to uppercut it. Or, I don't know. Maybe he uppercutted it. Strike! Strike 1 to Song. They wrote a song about him, chat. Sung Mong Song. 1 for 1 with a walk. Stolen base. Got thrown out trying to steal third. You don't do that on Terren, Song. That's a grown man out there. He played for the Yankees. He played for the Mets. He's catching for the Mets. His name is Luis Torrens. You watch out for him if you're trying to steal any bases. Better stretch before you do that. 0-2 count. Let's go. Pitch. He threw it outside. There was a fly in front of his face, chat. I don't know what happened. Way outside. This guy's name is Adam, warming up in the bullpen. I wanted to physically get Adam, but then I realized it was basically an Adam. Adam. 1-2. Missed it. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. 2-2. Missed it. 3-2. Why is everybody trying to walk the fastest fucking hitter they have? Throw a strike, Will. I don't care if he hits it. He's a twig. He'll probably hit it to first base. Farthest. 3-2. Watch him hit a triple. Yeah. Chopper. Oh my God. Will Warren dove at it. Who told you to get it the way, Will? Will. Hopefully his pride is hurt and not himself. Because he just fucking face planted. That'll be on, what's the guy? Mike Dadito's Facebook page. This is what pisses me off. You got Will Warren eating a fucking mud sandwich, diving at a ball, and missing it. This fucking Mets team. What? That's what he says, right?
You gotta see one.
Eating a mud cheeseburger. Face first. Song almost steps on him. Come on, Will. Let Jared Young field the ball. He's a first baseman. You are supposed to stand on first base. 2-run dinger off the bat. And the Padres take the lead. The 9-hole hitter, Freddie Fermin, with a 175 batting average, hits a 2-run homer off Will Warren. 2-run dinger. Can't make this shit up, chat. The 8th and the 9th place hitter are your 2 runs today for the lead. And against this bullpen, it's like for the win. And look at Machado, not even celebrating for him. Selfish, chat. He's fired up. About to say. Look at Tatis, nowhere to be found. Oh, he's like, I'm at bat right now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, God. He left a freaking hanger. That was the hardest hit ball, chat. I want to say. 1-1. So the Mets lose the lead as quickly as we got it. Simeon hits a solo home run. And the 9th place hitter hits a 2-run homer. And he's cheering like he hit 11 of those. Bro, you batting 175. Calm the fuck down. Will Warren missed the plate right over the middle. But not to fear. Louis Torrens is here. On fire, chat. He's been hitting everything except for today. You're going to have Torrens up. And then the top of the order. If we do work, we got to do work right now. Right here. Right now. 8th inning. 6 outs to play with. You need 1 run. Against the best bullpen in the National League. 2nd best. You're going to see Mason Miller throw some heat. I can put me out of my misery. I got to go to work in a few hours, Chad, anyway. I'm up for this. Griffin Canning start. We're going to lose to a Griffin Canning start. Nolan McLean on the mound. Can't make this shit up, Chad. Yeah, you got the top of the order, though. If they can finally do some damage. Juan Soto's been swinging out of his shoes, but he's just been popping up and grounding out. Let's see Soto. Ground out, pop out, strike out. Jesus, the trifecta. What else you gonna do? Dive out at first base like freaking Will Warren? God damn it, Will. He be worrying about his mustache too much. That's what it is. That's why you don't walk the 8th place hitter. Oh, he didn't walk him. I mean, if he gets out of the way, I mean, Jared Young probably gets that out. But no, you dive at it, which is why you don't give a team second chance opportunities. Oh yeah, Machado did cheer for them. I take that back. Teren's up. He's been on fire, chat. What kind of pitch was that? Is that a changeup? Oh, we got an awkward pitcher named Jason Adam. And Adam is a basic unit of matter. So when your mother called you Adam, she said you basically didn't matter. Bitch. Swing and a miss for Terenz. 0-2. Oh for 2 today, Terenz. He's been on fire, chat. Pitch. 1-2. You got to calm down against this guy. He's throwing 85-mile-an-hour cheeseburgers. 1-2. Adam. Pitch. 2-2. I mean, he hasn't thrown a strike yet. 2-2 to Terenz. Put in the chat. Louis Terenz knows how to get a hit. 2-2. Bang. But he hits it right to the second baseman. That'll be an out. Mets got 5 outs until they die today. 5 outs from a loss. Terenz, who's been on fire, hitless. But you got Benji up. You got Benji up and he's throwing change-ball cheeseburgers. Can he make it a double bacon cheeseburger to right field? Can you hit a solo home run, Benji? Bang! Base hit. I told you guys. Don't sleep on my man Benji. Uh-huh. You gonna be throwing them change-ups? This guy's got a 1 ERA? Look at this. There's your mud sandwich. God damn. You know, there's some parents, they let the kids play with mud. Yeah, he was hurt. You should have got him out of there, Bendy. First of all, his pride was hurt, so you knew he was going to give it up after that. He's so intense, Will Warren. Just get out of the way and let the first baseman field it. That's high. Ball 1. 0 for 3 today, Bo Bichette. Let's go, Bo. Let him know, Bo. We need that runner to score. 1-0. Pitch. Benji gets back. Benji, put the damn chain away and go steal second base. All this swagger for it. They can hear you when you're damn moving. You see his necklace shining? Ching, ching, ching. You can see that shit, bro. Bang! Base hit up the middle. Bo Bichette. Juan Soto up. Juan Soto needs a base hit for the parlay, chat. For the parlay, Juan Soto. Un single, coño. Yo, why did they throw this guy in knowing that he can only throw changeups? This guy literally only throws changeups. What is the thing? Oh, they're taking him out. They can take him out if they want to. Mason Miller here? No, they're telling him how to pitch to Soto. Don't throw cheeseburger. Just throw the hamburger. Can you see the pitches?
Okay.
Does it say changeup?
The last one.
Uh-huh.
Slider.
Slider. What was the one before that?
4-seam fastball.
Those are fastballs? 85 miles an hour? This guy's throwing prime.
95 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball, 85 mile per hour, slider.
Slider. Those are sliders? Those are the slowest sliders I've ever seen in my life. That can't be a slider. I thought it was a changeup. So none of those pitchers say changeup. No, right? That's crazy. Sliders. Pitch.
Nope.
Bang! Soto! No, he got a double play. Fuck. That'll end the game. Soto in disbelief. Well, that's our luck. 2 singles and Soto lines out. Fucking Song caught it. No fault for Benji. The pitcher's like, thank you, I owe you dinner, Song. I owe you a damn cheeseburger. I mean, Soto hit it. That was probably the hardest hit ball. Because that shit was right at Song's glove. Then you got Mason Miller up after this in the 9th. So we're basically cooked. We're just waiting to die. Terrence got out though. Terrence and a Soto double play. Just bad luck. You can't fault Benji. I mean, Benji was trying to be aggressive. He's thinking that's a base hit. I'm thinking it's a base hit. And then Song with a nice defensive play. The ball was hit so hard. All you have to do is throw it to second and doubled us up. Oh, Dios Soto. He gave you the pitch you were looking for, a slider, right? Let's see this shit. Let me see my demise. See? Slider. See? Soto knew what was coming. He hit the shit out of that ball, though. Fuck. Me Soto. Can we get to extra innings, chat? All we need is one more run. And we need to not give up a run here. Who's it going to be? I mean, really? We're going to lose because of some guy named Freddie Furman hits a damn bomb. That's on Mendy too, man. You could have taken out Canning, right? Could you have? Yeah, that was the 4th batter. I would have taken him out after that. You could have said, oh, he's injured. Fuck it. They're going to leave Warren in there. Are you insane, Mendy? Are you dumb? Yo, this guy Mendy's he's acting like we have all these wins that we don't have. Big Pokemon, that double play was heartbreaking. I'm trying to mend my heart right now. It literally split in 2. One went left, one went right. I'm like, come together, because I'm about to drop dead in this bitch. 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Yeah, man. Yo, Mendy's out here managing like we have 10 wins, 10 wins above 500. Like, we're pretty bad. We are 28-35. And you're going to leave Warren in there after he dove into the face, ate a mud pie, and just gave up a 2-run homer against the 9-spot hitter. You're going to let him face the top of the order. And we're only down 1 run. Like, we're still in this game. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we were down 4 runs, yeah, fuck it. Let him finish the game. But what are we doing? You have an off day on Monday, so you can reset your bullpen then. Try to win the fucking series, Mendy. Hopefully Will Warren can get out of the inning, though. We need Alvarez back to call pitches for McLean. You think that's what it is, Pac? I didn't think about that. You got Mason Miller throwing fucking flamethrowers up there, warming up, licking his chops. He said, I heard the New York Mets were good. Yo, he flies out to Benji. Almost hit a home run there. Mendy, this is where you go to your bullpen. Mendoza, stop chewing your damn gum in the bullpen or in the dugout. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Alvarez got hurt. McLean has been struggling since then. Maybe. I mean, McLean loved pitching with Alvarez, but even in the beginning of the season, some of these times, I think just McLean, he's just not locating his sweepers and stuff like that. His cutters, he's been missing with his cutters. I don't know if changing the pitch is going to affect that, but I think some of it's strategy too. Like if you're a batter and you know he strikes out a lot of people, but he throws these crazy pitches. As Will Warren's got a 1-2 count versus Ty France. Your boy Seth in the chat says Ty France knows how to get hits. He's 0 for 2 today with a 1-2 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Let's go, Will. Get one more out so we can see how Mason Miller does against us in the 9th. Mason Miller's licking his chops right now. He said, I got to go against Jared Young, Marcus Simeon, and Pat Ewing's stepson. The fuck? I got this, chat. There's a check swing. He says no swing. Machado 0 for 3 today. Batting 173. Machado always dangerous. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The double play was heartbreaking. Knicks Spurs Game 3 Monday. Pitch. Swing and a miss. What happened to Manny Machado? Your boy needs the secret juice. We need another homer from Simeon. Young needs to show up to take Vientos' job. Yeah, Vientos has been terrible. 2-2. Two and two pitch. He's gonna chop it to Warren. Warren gets the out. 9th inning. 9th inning magic. Jared Young. Which I would pinch hit for Young, by the way. I think I like the MJ Melendez pinch hit. He has hit some late inning home runs in the past. Fuck it. What? I mean, there's no good options, man. But Vidal Brujan out there. Suicide squeeze, damn it. Young hasn't got a hit today. Pokemon. That's the problem. You want to replace Vientos with Jared Young. That's our options, bro. $300, $400 million payroll. We deciding between Mark Vientos and Jared Young. What are they doing with this logo here, chat? This used to mean something. Used to mean pride. Winning baseball. Fuck. Let's see if we can steal this game, chat. If not, I'll take my ass to bed. Molly Stearns signed Murakami from Japan. Yo, he wasn't even interested in Murakami. Look at this guy, Ty France. Ty France was available too. He's batting 285. He's got no hits today, but 285? Vientos is batting 220. That's a lot more hits. Let's do the math. I'm not that bad at statistics. Oh. That Soto double play killed us, chat. I would have rather you just struck out. But a double play is a dagger. Well, at least we get to see Mason Miller pitch. That'll be exciting. Let's see the walkout song. Jesus, I think I lost power. Oh no, there it is. Mason Miller coming out with the flamethrowers. That straight heat is hot in that kitchen, boy. What? What's the point of that? Pitch. Ball one. All that to throw a ball at Mason Miller. Change up, right? Here comes the 1-0 pitch. There's another change up right in the fucking top of the slider.
My first one was a slider.
The second one?
Slider.
2 sliders. Yo, these sliders are not sliding. Fastball misses, 2-1. What kind of slider is that? The shit just... Okay. A slider with no slide. 2-1. What am I saying? This guy's like the best closer in baseball. Misses inside though, 3-1. Gotta throw a strike here to Jared Young. Jared not so Jung. Come on, Jared. He's gonna throw that heat pitch. Popo. Why didn't you pitch hit for him though, bro? Like literally. Why the fuck not, Mendy? That Soto at bat was the chance to win it. Yeah, we're just watching the end of a franchise right now. Honestly, Simeon has gotten on base. He's 2 for 2. Walk, single. Home run. Jared, by the way, that was the pitch to hit. Pitch. Slider. Nasty. It's not even that nasty. It's just in the strike zone. I would have swung at it. Fuck that. Easy to say, though. 87-mile-an-hour slider. Pitch. Bang. Pops up. Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have popped it out. 2 outs. Mets down to their final out. A.J. Ewing. The young hope. There's a Fryer. Does that look like a military captain, Seth?
That is okay.
I mean, I'll take the fight against that team. If that's your military captain, I'm leading the way, damn it. We the Vikings. Skull. We gotta hope for a miracle. Ewing homer to honor the New York Knickerbockers. Let's go, AJ. Pitch. Inside. Calls it a strike, though. This umpire's got dinner reservations at Nobu, chat. He ain't trying to see no more extra innings. You get no help from the umpires today. 0-1 pitch. Missed it. There's another strike. He's going to challenge. He's like, get the fuck out of here, umpire. With your Nobu reservations. With your no glasses, no vision, no eye having. Motherfucker, you. That's a ball. In Mars, that's a ball. I saw it from 3,000 miles away. It's a ball. Ball 1. Good for you, Ewing. Stand up for yourself. Cheeseburger eating mother. My bad, chat. My bad, but he's fucking. This is a rookie, and he's just squeezing him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing that shit, man. 1-2 to Ewing. Last strike. I mean, let him get out the normal way. That's what I'm saying. You don't got to do that. You don't got to put this rookie in an 0-2 count just because you want to get out of there as he fouls a ball off. Yeah, make him throw a strike, bro. You know why? Because the umpire, he doesn't care that. Let's say he strikes out, right? That might ruin his confidence, ruin his career. Umpire, just call the balls and strikes. Do what you're there to do. Pitch, missed it. 2-2. Is that a strike? We got to challenge that one. We have to challenge the OG Anunoby 3, last 3 of the game. He's shooting, right? He's shooting. He's like, ah, that's no foul. It's a turnover. No fuck. What are we playing football out here? 2-2. Missed it. 3-2. He wanted to call it a strike, but he didn't. Well, why did he stand up like that for? Why is he so aggressive, chat? Padres challenge it. Padres challenge. Look at this challenge. What? Why? Oh man, there's some weird shit going on, chat. Hope for a miracle. 3-2 pitch. He's gonna throw that heat, Ewing. He might strike him out, but listen, walked him. Walked him. Okay. No way, Swaggy B. What do you think, Pac? Ewing to steal a base. Swaggy. 0 for 2 against Miller, career. And we need to hope for Vientos. Pinch hit MJ. Oh, shit. Pokemon is done with Vientos. Hit a homer, Swaggy. What are we doing? Pitch. Bang! That was a nasty slider. 0-1. I mean, we're going up against the best closer. Ewing worked the walk. That was good for Ewing. 0-1 pitch. What are we doing, chat? I can't even go to extra innings anyway. Pitch. Check swing. 0-2. Bro, why are you check swing? Just swing at that shit. It's right in the middle of the plate. 0-2. Swaggy V. After terrible defense against Seattle, he got benched in the last game of the series. I think he was benched yesterday too. Strikes out. I mean, who would have been surprised at that one? Griffin Canning with his piss poor defense cost us the game, cost us the tie. And the Mets have honestly lost like this a few times. 1-run game, and we just know how to fuck it up. I mean, 2-1, 7th inning, 2 outs, a ground ball to first base, little chopper. Griffin Canning gets in the way and just falls on his face. Literally gives up the extra base runner, then gives up a 2-run homer, and we lose the game, chat. And Mason Miller is Swaggy V's father. Mets now 8 games under 500 again, 28-36. We had 6 hits. Padres had 5. Griffin Canning was on the mound. He's 0 for 4. His ERA is 7. We lost to him. The losing pitcher is Warren. The winning pitcher is Rodriguez. And Mason Miller gets the save. We get to end this Padres losing streak or whatever. Warren, it's Warren, not Canning. I mean, but Canning pitched for the Padres. Griffin Canning was the starting pitcher for the Padres. He was 0 for 4, ERA of 7, and we have McLean on the mound. McLean pitched like a McLean game. He pitched pretty good. 1 inning. He went 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and Griffin Canning fucked it up, you know? I mean, he got all the outs except for a bad defensive play. I mean, I'm saying Griffin Canning on the mound, you should have won that game. You should not score 1 run versus Griffin Canning. Or 2 runs, whatever it was. But yeah, it was one run. One run versus Griffin Canning in like 5 or 6 innings, whatever he pitched. It's terrible. He's been giving up so many hits. We got 6 hits for the game. We got more hits than the Padres. We got 6, they got 5. Ah, but we get the loss, man. I was telling my wife, like, I remember last year, Griffin Canning was on the mound. He pitched in the Father's Day. I was at the game in City Field. Um, it was like June 16th. It was like a Sunday game, Father's Day game at City Field. Bring your kid. I brought my daughter, and Canning pitched, and he just lit the game on fire. I think he gave up 2 or 4 runs in the first inning. I think it was 4. I remember 4 for some reason, and we got shut out at the same. I think we lost 9-0. I want to say, to get swept by the Tampa Bay Rays. The following series, we get swept by the Braves. We lose 2 out of 3 to the Phillies. That started our downfall mid-June, around now. But yeah, man, terrible game to watch. You know, West Coast game. It's about to be 11:30. I gotta work in the morning. But listen, I did it for you guys. I really didn't want to stream today, but you guys tune into the chat. I gotta show up for you guys. Although we can get the win, bro. Benji got a hit. Bo got a hit single after hurting his shoulder, and Soto lines out into a heartbreaking double play. Pokemon says they need to take the series tomorrow. I don't even know who's gonna be pitching for the Mets. Probably a bullpen game. Well, shit, let's figure it out. Pokemon, you over here in the chat. Let's figure it out. Let's see. Supposedly it's gonna be. Let me see if there's a way to figure this shit out. Let's go Mets, my son says. You ever feel bad about what I'm doing to my kids? I mean, Knicks are two wins away. My daughter likes basketball. I'm gonna try to make her a Knicks fan for like in 2 weeks. She likes playing basketball though, so if she starts paying attention to the Knicks in this next week, she will have seen the Knicks win a title in her lifetime, at least. But it says Sean Manaea. It says it's gonna be a Sean Manaea start against Randy Vasquez. So Vasquez. I mean, today was the day we should have won. I'm saying we went up against Griffin Canning. Vasquez is 5 for 3, 3.3 ERA. In the last game against Phillies, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs. Before that, he pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 4 runs and 8 hits. Before that, against the Dodgers, he pitched 4 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs. Let's go Mets. Yeah, let's go Mets. Well, when y'all gonna wake up? Freaking game is over already. But yeah, Pop. Yeah, we're gonna have Sean Manaea. I'll be working tomorrow, so I won't be streaming that game. Monday we'll be streaming the Knicks game. Monday is a day off for the Mets, and then we got to go to Atlanta. Yeah, we got to take the series tomorrow. It's win or go home because we don't know what's gonna happen in Atlanta. They won again tonight. Let's go Mets always. Listen, it's right here, man. The blue and orange always. Let's go. I mean, I can't pick no other team. This guy was saying go Padres in the chat earlier. I was getting bullied. But yeah, it's always let's go Mets. Bro, I was at the 2000 World Series. I was in the stands. Subway Series Game 4. Your boy Mitch was there as a young kid. Got to see Shea Stadium freaking bouncing off the strings, whatever it was, the beams. What are they, beams or like they were like metal? I don't know what you call it, but remember Shea Stadium was a round stadium. When you'd walk down when you're leaving a game in Flushing, like it feels like you're bouncing up and down. It felt like it was gonna collapse, and I think that's why they knocked it down because after that 2000 World Series, I thought Shea Stadium was gonna just fall down. So electric. Those are the good times, man. 2000, we made the World Series. In 99, the Knicks made it to the finals. We lost to the Spurs. So Monday we'll get our get back. Um, Mike Piazza. Yeah, Mike Piazza was the catcher. You had Robin Ventura, second base. Edgardo Alfonso, shortstop Ray Ordonez. First base you had John Olerud, but I don't know if he got hurt in during those playoffs. So I don't know who played first, and because it wasn't Olerud in the first base, he might have had an injury. I forgot what happened there. But who's the center fielder like Jay Payton? I think I remember Benny Agbayani, Derek Bell. That was the era, man. That was the era. That was my prime time becoming a Met fan. So, but listen, the Yankees were on steroids. You had Roger Clemens. He was on steroids. He was on horse steroids. He threw a bat at Mike Piazza. What kind of a pitcher throws a bat at a catcher? Fucking some guy's that's roided out of his mind. That's who. You know what I'm saying? Agbayani, Hawaiian Punch. That was my man right there, Benny Agbayani. What about that Robin Ventura Grand Slam single? That was my era, chat. That was my era. And this team, what we did tonight, that does not compare to that 2000 team, man. You got Juan Soto going 0 for 4. Line out like after your the kid Benji gets a single. Cliff Notes, Cliff Floyd back in the day, Mo Vaughn, Carlos Beltran. Then you had David Wright, Jose Reyes leading the way. God, we had some good times, man, but some bad times after that. Man, what can I say, chat? Benny Agbayani. I'm up. That guy would hit home runs. Who's the pitchers? Turk Wendell. I remember Mike Hampton. Johnny Franco closing as always. Armando Benitez back then. He was throwing some 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. 2015, we had La Familia. He kind of reminded me of Benitez, but I think La Familia was a little better. I don't know. They gave me the same vibes. Benitez blew a lot of games though. John Franco, the legend. But yeah, you gotta take the game tomorrow. We really should have had this game. Yo, Canning just literally fell on his face. You got the out. Just get out of the way. But yeah, man, that's the end of the story for tonight. It's about to be 1 in the morning in New York, so hopefully y'all having a good Saturday. I grew up with David Wright. Too young to remember Mike Piazza and Agbayani. David Wright was the man, dude. Like David Wright and Jose Reyes, that was arguably the best third base shortstop combo we had that I can remember. Because the Mike Piazza days, you had Ray Ordonez and Robin Ventura. Ray Ordonez was a great defender. Probably the best defensive shortstop I've ever seen in my life. To this day. I don't know if he got a gold glove. Yeah, I think he did get gold gloves back. I mean, he was amazing. Ray Ordonez. But yeah, since then, David Wright and Jose Reyes, that was a team, man. Yeah, you had Beltran. Gotta remember that team. Piazza wasn't there anymore. But yeah, I gotta remember those 2016. I gotta look it up. I was there in Flushing for Game 6 when we were in the NLCS against the St. Louis Cardinals. And we had Andy Chavez out there in left field. He made the catch. It was like a 3-2 game we lost. And yo, the noise was crazy. Andy Chavez made that catch, and was it Citi Field or Flushing? I don't remember. it might have been Shea Stadium. But yeah, that shit was jumping, man. Andy Chavez makes the catch. It's 2-2 going into the ninth inning or whatever. And I think we have the lead. We're about to win. And who hits the home run? This random guy. I forgot his name. He was Japanese though, I think. And who else? Yadier Molina hits a home run against us. That backbreaker. We lose game 6. Cardinals advance to the World Series. That was a great team. Yeah, that 2006 team. And yeah, so and then Beltran comes up. I think we had runners on base, if I remember correctly. And he comes up, ninth inning, or like I don't remember if it was the ninth or the 10th, but he comes up. There's a curveball right down the middle of the plate. 2 strikes for Beltran. Doesn't swing. The ball doesn't come off his shoulders. Doesn't swing. Strikes out, and that was the end of our season. And that's why Beltran gets a lot of hate from the Met fans back in the day, because we remember he was a great Met, hit a lot of home runs. I loved him as a Met. But that was that last memory you have. Bat doesn't come off the shoulder, strikes out. And 2006, we had a World Series team that year. Literally with David Wright and Reyes. But yeah, man, I gotta remember that season. You know, you live these seasons as a Met fan, but they kind of blend together. But some of those seasons stick out. It was 2006, 20 years after the 86 World Series victory. So, you know, you would think, we were all thinking that 2006 was the year. 20 years after, we're going to win the World Series for the 86 Mets. And we go down on Beltran not swinging at that curveball. Who was that Japanese guy? It was some random ass guy that hit a home run against us. Game 6 in the 2006 NLCS. Some random Japanese guy. And Yadier Molina hit a home run too. I remember that killed us. But yeah, man, McLean getting out those tough innings only for the Mets to lose was heartbreaking. Can't have him be the next DeGrom. Yeah. DeGrom. Yeah, DeGrom. You had Thor. You had Batman, Matt Harvey. If I'm Mendy, I'm taking Griffin out after he ate that mud pie, though. Like, what are you watching? Like, that could have been you could have had the excuse, like, Kenny, you fell on your hand. You know, we have a lot of history of Mets pitchers just doing dumb shit, falling down, trying to field at first base and hurting themselves. You could have taken them to the back. Like, we're checking him. We don't know if he got hurt. He took a nasty fall. Get your bullpen in, and maybe he doesn't give up the 2-run homer against the 9th place hitter. Like, Mendy, that's on you, bro. Like, use your fucking head. Like, we had the game to win right there. You just got Song on first, 2 outs, 9th place hitter. He looked terrible against McLean. Canny gives up a 2-run homer against them. Like, that's bad managing, in my opinion. Like, how do you let that shit happen? Yeah. But, yeah, man. About to sign off in a minute. Or, yeah, I'm probably about to sign off. Yeah, we can't let him be the next DeGrom. At least McLean pitched well to the next start. Hopefully he keeps it up. You know what I mean? He's been struggling, so. But yeah, man, I'm about to work tomorrow. I'm about to sign off. Shout out to Big Pokemon in the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let's go Mets. You gotta believe. Let's get them tomorrow. Show them Manaya. Big day tomorrow. Let's go Mets. Always. Let's go Knicks. Monday we'll be there streaming, man. Hope to see you in the chat. The Garden. Could you imagine? Let's go. You gotta believe.